We are brought to you by Pure Yoga TV, on-demand and live stream fitness and yoga classes. Get fit fast. Stay fit for a lifetime on your schedule. Choose from an ever-growing selection of classes, including hot yoga, vinyasa yoga, inferno hot Pilates, yoga hit, ashtanga, meditation, and even more. We all know that exercise helps mental health. Well, now you don't even need to leave your home to reap those benefits. For only $9.99 a month, you can get full access. Go to pureyogatexas.com/pure-yoga TV and become a member today.
She had a timer set for like 2 minutes. And she's like, okay, we're going to all go around the circle. We're sitting in a circle and share something that's like really deep that you haven't told, something you haven't ever told anybody, or like the thing you'd be afraid to tell people.
What?
And then this girl started to be like, okay, so last year my mom had died and my brother died. And then I found myself like standing on the edge of a bridge. And then the timer went off. And the girl who ran the group was like, okay, next. And I remember being like, I gotta get out of here. This is not for me.
Gosh.
So I feel like
So that's kind of what I want.
something deep and
Yes.
personal that you haven't told anyone.
That's so funny.
As they start.
Oh my gosh.
All right, welcome to That's Our Time. How this works is we're going to ask you your chief complaint, which is the problem that you're struggling with. And me, Macey Isaacs, a comedian without clinical training, is going to ask you about it and help you. To prevent me from doing harm, I have a psychiatrist here, Dr. Bijan Zarabi,
Hello.
who will be here to help share his insights and criticize my wrongdoings. We only have 50 minutes, so let's get started. Let's start the clocks. Perfect. All right. Hello. I Brittany Ross, I have your intake form here.
Hi.
This is our first time ever doing an intake form, and you liked the process,
It was
right?
my favorite intake form I've ever filled out.
So if you don't mind, it's just because it'll help me get to know you
Yes.
when we figure out your chief complaint. I'd like to go over this intake form with you. Okay. Also, I want you to know that like everything you say will be broadcast. So
Perfect. Nothing.
name, Brittany Ross. Good start. Age range for casting, 30 to 37. Okay. You feel good about that?
I think I feel good about that.
I do too.
I think I feel good about that.
No, I
yeah.
do too. I think, didn't you play someone very young too when you
played
were?
really young for a really
Yeah.
long time. When I was like almost 30, I was still playing like 15, 14.
Yeah.
And then I had kids and they like sucked the life and collagen out of me. And I feel like now everybody's like, when you look that young and you're that small, you go from like teenager to old lady overnight. So I'm not really sure. I think I can't buy myself any younger than that. And I don't even know if I could buy myself that young.
You definitely could. This is completely fine. I still think you could be in high school. But I understand that now
unless you
you've
look at
seen
me
too
too
much.
close. I feel like I don't have the vibe of high school. I used to when I was playing high school, I used to have to like start auditioning the second I got there, like the way I would sit in the chair. I'd like be like, okay, I
what
need
do
to
you do?
sit like teenagers. I need to text like teenagers. I need to, and my mom was never with me. One time I did have to get my mom to come to set with me to make it seem like I was a teenager because I almost got fired because the lead was like, how old are you? So I brought my mom the next day. Wow. Like it was a whole, it made it
lie.
like, yeah.
A big
I was like a
fat
real
lie.
method actor.
Yeah.
I had to be a teenager from the second I showed up.
Yeah. Did you find that your attention span immediately shrunk?
Yeah, I found that I was like, oh, I'm Wiccan now. No,
Yeah.
it just was like I couldn't have any conversations. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens to them. Okay, your occupation, you're a comic and an actress, but your actual occupation here is you're a comic, an actress, and mom.
Yeah.
Aw.
So
I'm not going to write that in as my occupation.
no, but that's unfortunately
Like,
the
I
actual.
am.
That's the real
I do
life.
a lot of momming.
Yeah, and you
I
have
like-
2 children,
I have
correct?
2 children, yeah.
Which is LA 10, maybe?
It-
That's 10 children in LA, basically?
I think
probably.
so. I think
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
the conversion, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's 5 for sort of like dog
5 to
years,
1.
but it's 5 to 1.
Price-wise, yeah.
Price-wise, exactly.
Okay.
You know,
And you
right.
got a girl and a boy.
I have a girl
What
and
more
a boy.
could you want?
I'm like a stereotypical,
Yeah.
Sitcom like,
Mom. Yeah.
I know. I was like, I need to get a bunch of tattoos when I found out I was getting a boy because I felt like it was making me too normal. Like girl, boy, husband.
You need something else. Maybe another husband.
Yeah, maybe another husband.
Yeah, I
'cause
think two
I don't
would
want
be-
any tattoos.
No, don't do the tattoos. Just get another husband, or even like I would just say really just start hurting people.
I wouldn't recommend that.
I just if she wants to be unique. Actually, you know what? That's not unique. Moving on. Cups of water per day. We got. Oof. I'm a little worried for you. 2 LaCroix at night. So
Yeah.
okay, I'm a LaCroix fan as well. Do you consider that real hydration?
I do consider it more hydration than I used to drink no water. I only drink coffee. I don't like drinking water
hate
throughout the
it, too.
day. Water makes me feel. I have this
Sad.
weird thing.
Does it make you sad? Because water makes me
Kinda.
sad.
It makes you sad?
Yeah. Like have fun.
It makes me feel like I'm suffocating as I'm drinking it.
Oh, drowning? Mm-hmm. Wow.
What do you think about that? I think it's a serious I think it's a real condition. I looked it up. Some people, like, if you drink real water, like, I'll drink sips of regular water, and then I'll have to, like, gasp for air.
Wow.
Why doesn't LaCroix do that for you?
I don't know.
Maybe it slows you down.
I drink it, like, really fast at night because I'm really thirsty.
Yeah. So you wait. So I have this problem too. Yes, because you wait all day and you're like, I'm not thirsty. I'm not thirsty. And then you're like about to go to bed and you're like, right?
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
I just, like, chug a LaCroix and then have, like, half of another one probably.
So what flavor?
I like peach pear.
Whoa.
I like
That's unique
passion
enough.
fruit.
Don't get tattoos. You like
Okay,
peach pear.
that's what's different
LaCroix.
about me is I don't drink water.
Yes.
And I
And
just
peach
drink
pear was the
pear
first one
LaCroix.
you said. That's, I mean, cran raspberry, your second. I mean,
I
you're
hate
crazy.
cran
So do I. I
raspberry.
hate cran raspberry. Get that out of here.
Yeah.
Have you cran raspberried?
No, I'm just glad that you have something unique, so you don't have to hurt people anymore.
Oh, he's
That's
still
why
on
I'm happy.
that.
Yeah, I'm still
We've
preoccupied
moved on.
by that.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, supplements, because I would never ask you what you're really prescribed. And I just want to know what I should be taking. So that's another reason why I asked you.
Great.
You got vitamin D and B. I love that there's others. There's A, there's C, but you're just doing D and B.
I'm doing D and B for mood stuff.
I don't think you're going to like that either. Huh?
No, vitamin D.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah.
what ChatGPT told me to do. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Vitamin D and B, and actually I take magnesium at night
Okay.
As
With
well.
the LaCroix.
with a LaCroix. I
Okay.
do take it with a LaCroix.
Yeah, I know. I'm there with you now.
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
just trying to, like, not want to slap people at the grocery store when I'm on my period, you know?
So vitamin
I don't know
D.
if it's working as well as 10 milligrams of Prozac, which I'm also taking now. So I think that's
low.
working more.
Yeah, I think I'm on 20, and I haven't slapped anyone in a supermarket.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Other places, but not a supermarket.
Yeah, that
like
would be-
little markets, but like a big, no. Okay.
Nothing with a real camera.
No, absolutely not. I'm a mom and pop slapper. Okay. Last day of your first menstrual cycle. This was fun for you. You
It was
really
fun
took
for
you
me.
back.
I think it was in 99. I know it was in the summer because I started my period and we were having a family pool party.
Horrible.
And my mom took me to the grocery store to buy tampons. And
Shoot, you went straight to tampons?
I never wore a pad.
I mean, you know there's a
Ever.
word for that.
What? I was like, you say it, not me. I was like, I knew that's the word you were thinking, but I was like, I'm on camera and I want you to say it, not me.
No.
No, I don't. I honestly, that's what we were told, what I was thought at the time. But actually, you were just really efficient.
I was like a gymnast and a cheerleader, so there's no way I could wear a pad. You can't wear a pad and a
No, you can't.
leotard. You can't wear a pad and, like, do, like, a heel stretch.
No, I don't know
You
what
just
that
gotta
is.
put
but
a tampon. It's like where you hold your leg
Oh,
up
God,
like this
no.
in the
You
air.
can't even do that with a
like
tampon.
this.
you shouldn't.
Well, sometimes at cheerleading competitions, people's tampon strings would poke out.
I believe
and that
it.
was, like, mortifying.
Well, don't you
for
trim
people.
it if you do that?
I have never trimmed a tampon string. Have you?
No, I'm not.
know, there's a
I
word
wore
for that.
basketball shorts, so I could hang low.
I have never heard of anyone trimming their tampon string. This is like a first. Have you heard of that?
Maybe
Macy,
you just
we-
came up with it.
We gotta help Brittany with her
Oh my
problem.
God! Oh, you're so right. Okay. I'm so sorry, but I am
It sounds
fascinated.
like a good idea, though. That is also another helpful tip. If you're
It
going
is.
swimming, you could just trim
the I'm forgetting string. That's what it is. Just trim the string. No big deal. Okay, we'll get to your chief complaint now, but I'm glad I took you down memory because
Thank you.
everyone wants to know your first day of your last. Who cares?
No.
I want your last day of your first.
I love that.
Yeah.
I think at that age would like steal tampons from the grocery store because I was too embarrassed to buy them because like people work there or will see you.
Which we will get. Where were you growing up?
Well, when I started my last day of my first period in Texas.
That was in Texas.
That was in Texas, but I moved a lot. So I lived like in South America and Scotland. Like
all different tampons.
All different tampons. All different European tampons are really little.
Of course they
hard
are.
to open the packaging. They don't have the good plastic like we do.
No, and they don't. No,
over here.
Probably a lot of cardboard.
A lot of cardboard. A lot of like no cardboard. A lot of just like
do it yourself.
Insert. Yeah.
Those people, those Europeans, they're
Europeans
wild.
are just like saving the world one tampon at a time. I'm
know.
like, could I just like maybe not use a different kind of plastic? You know?
Right. No, I agree. Were you born in Oklahoma?
I was not. I was born in Alaska. My grandparents lived in Oklahoma. So I went to Oklahoma like a lot of summers and like Christmas, and I spent a lot of time in Oklahoma.
Because I thought you had roots there. Because this is why I wore this.
Thank you.
Because I'm from Texas, but I have Oklahoma roots by my family. And I know you don't think this is important, but I have to do this before we get into our chief complaint. I wanted to go over this real quick game with you where I'm going to give you a word.
Okay.
And I want you to tell me how you pronounce it.
Okay.
And I think that'll really help me decide where you're really from.
Okay, yeah, I would love to know because I don't really know what to tell people either because I move so much.
Okay, so for the listeners, it's Pajamas.
Pajamas.
That's absolutely correct. That's how I say pajamas. And
I don't say pajamas.
I don't say pajamas.
Sometimes we would say jammies,
Sure.
but pajamas.
What I've started doing is jammies. Because
Jammies.
people have said, you know what? Because people are like, you know what I'm saying.
Pajamas.
Right. Because I say pajama. You probably say pajama.
I say pajama.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, fascinating.
Is that a problem?
Oh, no, I love that.
Oh,
I just
great.
think a lot of California people say pajama.
Really?
Absolutely.
I've never heard.
And so I knew that since we have similar roots, we would probably say pajama.
Oh.
And the Brits say pajama.
Pajama. I had a Scottish
pajama.
accent when I was little for a little bit because I lived in Scotland.
Right. So that's also maybe the jama.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a good one.
10.
Say it again.
10.
That's pretty good.
What do you say?
I now say 10. But I have to really think about it because I want to say 10.
10, yeah.
You don't say 10.
I feel like maybe I used to say 10. I used to say y'all. I used to say like fixin' to and stuff like that. And then I moved to Chicago for a few years in high school.
Okay.
And I kind of stopped saying y'all, I think. But I would say, yeah, I think I probably would have said 10. I think I say, my husband always says I say, I don't say my T's properly. I say like street, like street. And my mom says it like that, not like street.
Interesting.
I say things like that.
Okay,
so
I don't know
if
where that
that's
is.
just from my mom. Street.
Sometimes we get the beautiful things just
Yeah,
directly
I
from
don't
our
know
mother.
if it's a Southern thing or a.
I think I say street.
See, I think I maybe have a bit of a speech impediment on the STs
Okay.
that I picked up from my mom.
I love that. There are worse things.
Yeah.
This word, Theater.
Theater.
And how do your people say it?
In Texas. Theater.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Oh, have you ever said that?
Horrific. No, I would never.
No,
But
but
it
that's
was-
like Houston's not as accenty as other places. That's where I was. But it's like we're going to the theater.
The theater.
I lived in Scotland when I was really little, and then I'd go visit my cousins in Oklahoma, and they lived in Arkansas, like right across the border. But Chelsea, my sister, and I would be like, "Mommy, can we go outside right now?" And my cousins were like, "We're going to a Dewins." Like it's like there would be like
Wow.
a Dewins is like a big like hangout like block. I don't know.
I don't know what that is. Wow, what a range
Yeah, what a range.
of familia. This was the last one. Puma.
Puma.
That's what I say too. The only
What
reason
do
I
other
ask about
people say?
Puma is because there's only one person in the world that I've ever heard pronounce it differently. My dad says Puma, and it kills
Puma.
me. He had his favorite pair of Pumas when I was little, and my mom and I were like, shh, die.
Sounds like he hates the
that-
brand.
It does, but he
Sounds
loved his
like-
Pumas.
That's so funny.
Oh, he did.
Disgusting.
Oh,
Pumas.
interesting.
I
Loved
have
his
some
Pumas.
friends who work for Puma. I'm going to ask them
Yeah,
about that.
tell them, because it might be like Adidas. You know, some
Yeah.
people say Adidas. Those Europeans sticking up tampons. Okay, chief complaint. Your 6-year-old is hard to help get ready in the morning.
Yeah.
That's so every day.
Every day, the first part of my day is normally the worst part of my day. I feel like I wake up and just struggle for about an hour, and then that's and she's been like that since forever. She's very opinionated about what she wears. Takes forever. Then now we have another kid, so there's a lot of like, you're paying attention to him and not me, and then it's just always like a disaster. But she's like, yesterday she got all ready, and I was like, good, we did it. And then she goes, I forgot I was going to dress like Clara from the Nutcracker today. I need to start over. And I'm just like, oh my God, kill me. It's really hard. And I feel like there's all these like new age parenting things that you're supposed to do. And I did go to I had my son, and it really got out of control once the baby was around. And I went to a second time mom's group because I thought I like forgot how to be a mom or something, I guess. But it was in... I really wanted them to help me be like, how do I deal with this person who's she was losing her mind. But also like a psychiatrist like telling us things like dreams she had that were so like, whoa, she's going through something. Like she'd be like, I got on a bus and me and mom were like, mom didn't get on and I was all alone on the bus and like in my dream, and then I got in an elevator and nobody got in with me, and I got out and then I got hit by a car, but I was fine. And you're like trying to be like, but could you just like put your clothes on? You know, like it's like, stop telling me that I need to go. So there's a lot of that stuff.
Did you ever
happening.
consider running it by her to have another kid? Is that up to her?
Well, I feel like she did one. She still asks sometimes for another kid, and we're like, you're not gonna want another kid.
Yeah.
You don't want another kid,
Right.
At first, I thought I was having another kid to like give her a sibling. And then I'm like not good at being pregnant, and I had a miscarriage, and I was like, I don't know if I can actually do this again. Like it's so hard for me to be pregnant. And I was like, she doesn't need a sibling. Why am I doing this for her? Like I'm doing everything for her now. Like I'm giving her a sibling and like all this stuff, you know?
Yeah.
And then I really thought about it, and I was like, oh, I think I want to see another person become a person, not just like give her a sibling. So I did have the kid, not for her.
Got it.
So maybe that's why she's mad at me.
Yeah, you should have run it by her.
Should have run it by her.
I think that's parenting
Run it
101.
by her. No, yeah.
She could have tracked your ovulation and everything for you.
She could have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So every morning, the weekends are, I would assume, a little better.
The weekends are a little better because we have a little more time, you know? But it's just like the getting ready, getting out. She's so like, all of a sudden she's getting ready. She has one sock halfway on, and then she's drawing a picture that she needs to like take to school. She has to take this picture to school. And I'm like, you cannot. And I feel like all you're looking at me is like,
No,
you're like, ugh.
I'm invested. I'm invested.
I mean, I went to this mom's group, and my kids are kind of far apart. They're 4.5 years apart, so they're living very different lives. And I went to this mom's group, and they all had like 1 or 2 year olds and a baby, and I feel like I had just like been a mom for like a while, you know. And there's this whole thing about like, don't give your kids rewards. They have to like feel like intrinsic like motivation. Like there's this whole thing about like, give them choices of like, you can wear this or this. And I just kept being like, because somebody helped me figure out how to like get my kid out the door on time, and they kept being like, choices, this and that. One mom said that she puts her kid to bed in his pajamas the night before. I mean, in his school clothes the night before.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, what? Like, and then I like lost my mind on them at one point, and this was like a West Side white blonde lady mom group that I looked very much like I fit into, and I was like having a hard time that I
don't love these mom groups.
No, I just was like, choices. I like lost my mind on them. I was like, choices. I get it, but like, how do I get my kid out the door in the morning?
Yeah.
So
I think kids have too many choices.
they have
It's
so
too
many
much.
choices.
They don't know when the world's your oyster. It's not going to be good.
No,
You know what I mean?
It's not.
Have you thought about going to a school with a uniform?
Yeah, but like, I don't want to hang out with those parents.
The public school parents are better.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It's kind of magnet.
Yeah,
Is it a
she
magnet?
goes to a private school now, but it doesn't have a uniform. It's like a casual.
This is your new thing, though, is you got to get a uniform at this school.
But the problem is,
Yeah.
I think I'm realizing now I might be the problem. Oh,
No, this is good.
Oh,
this is why we're doing this. Yeah.
I might be
Macy's
the
gonna help
problem.
you.
Yeah.
I love what she ends up picking out for herself. I find it so unique and special and funny the way she's expressing herself. Like, she looks like she's in a Wes Anderson movie like every day. She's like very much got her own vibe. And I like that. So then she'll be like, I need to change to Clara and I need like a white dress. And I'm like, yeah, we need a white dress. And I think I get like,
You're into it.
yeah. I think I'm like, okay, let's go. Let's do this. Let's be different from everybody else.
Which is a theme I'm hearing from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it takes so much, I don't know.
You just wish you were faster at being different.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
she could just do it faster. And then like the baby comes in and he wants something and she wants something. And I'm being pulled in like a million directions. And both of my kids like their dad more than they like me. So that's another thing. What do you think about that? What do you think that says
I
about
think
me?
Bijan, you should chime in now. This is your time. Share with us your thoughts.
Well, I think there were a lot of themes that came up. One of them was the idea of choice. I think she's 6 years old.
Yeah, she just turned 6.
She just turned
last week.
6. So her executive functioning skills are not developed. Like her frontal lobe is not developed. She's not like she knows what she likes in the moment, and in the moment she gets super fixated on it. But if that's happening within this 1 hour window where she's just going to move from one thing to the other, it's just going to create more chaos and more stress on your end. Is there any way she can pick the clothes the night before? Like, can this
We're
chaos
doing that
be...
now. We've tried
Yeah.
that, but then it changes in the morning. And you know when you like pick your clothes the night before and you wake up and that's not really
It's
what
not
you're
right.
feeling.
It's not the vibe.
But yes, we have started doing that a little bit, but it doesn't. Something will work for a few days and then we'll stop.
I wonder if it's related to maintaining the boundary on your end. Because you said, like, you
Yeah.
enjoy it too. There's an enjoyment you get with having her choose something interesting. Like
You enjoy the final product.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's fun.
But it's difficult
Yes.
to
I know,
have her feel
gosh.
distressed.
Why did I say yes to doing this podcast? Like, I
Macy, this is why
wasn't
you have to
thinking-
do this stuff because when I talk about it, it gets real.
It
And
does get real.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
it started getting real before, I think. It was
Yeah.
slowly,
It got
it was
pretty
sinking
real.
in.
Yeah.
and-
Yeah.
Let's talk about something else.
No, we can talk about it. I
Yeah.
do feel like she, I do try and keep a bound. One other thing I'll ask you, if we're talking real, sounds really douchey, and I can't say this out loud most places, but why don't I just say it on a podcast
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
it'll be published everywhere. My
Wherever you
daughter-
get your podcast.
My daughter is really advanced and like verbally advanced and always has been like advanced, and she's really good at being like 7 steps ahead of the situation, which I also think I like that about her because I'm like that sometimes. Not that I'm like, oh, I'm so advanced, but I feel like I see her doing it to my husband and he's like, I don't know what is going on. And I'm like, yeah. We're like over here. Oh my God. I thought I was going to tell a bunch of jokes and now I'm like, I'm going to cry. No.
We don't want that. Well,
No,
maybe we
it's
do.
fine.
Yeah,
But I do
yeah.
think I like that part of her that also like it drives us nuts.
Because it's something you do as well. So to say no to it is kind of a rejection of yourself in some way. I can't do this, dude.
No. Well, but I also
this
think...
isn't responsible. You're not my patient. I can't do shit like this.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, don't you kind of like that about yourself?
I do.
Right. So it's like a taste of
But
your
what
own
do you
medicine.
want? What do you want? You want, like, the problem here is her getting ready. We don't have to investigate how your relationship with yourself can affect how you parent. At the end of the day, you want help with getting your daughter ready in the morning on time.
Yeah.
So how do we do that?
We did have
guest.
someone write in, the producer. He has an idea for what you could
great.
do. You could hire like a glam squad
I mean,
to come in the morning
and do both of us.
and do both
That'd
of
be
you.
so fun.
Yeah, and then it's kind of off your plate, and
Yeah.
this
Okay.
is fiscally
That's a
smart.
good idea. Picking the clothes out the night before is good. I feel like I've started being like another hard part is like managing the baby at the same time as her because he's becoming more of a person. So and he's like, I want to play with my mats. He's like dragging mats around. She's like, I'm not going to wear
mats?
like these fold up mats. He's like
wow. What a
obsessed with
simple
them. He's
child.
like,
Don't say that.
In a good way.
I feel like, no, I do feel like he's like, I feel like my daughter at his age, at 1.5, was like, Mom, go away. I only like my dad. And he's just like,
Oh.
man. But like, I'm like, I love him.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's just what I need, you know? I love my little baby. He's like, man. Like, he's really smart in his own way, but not the same way as her, you know?
Yeah.
And it's nice to have one that, like, people are like, why is my kid not talking? Why is my kid not walking? I'm like, just live it up while you can. Because, like,
They never shut up after
once they
that.
start talking, it's just like verbal abuse left and right, you know?
Yeah, and I would like to talk about how you say they both like your husband more.
Yeah, I'm the unpreferred parent at my house,
Which
which is
that's kind of being a mom. I mean, not in my. I think there's lots of, but I feel like do they see you more?
probably, yeah, but it's not like my husband's not. My husband's also very involved.
Okay.
Sometimes I'm
Yeah, I
like,
was no, I don't agree with that.
That wasn't good.
No.
sometimes I'm like, I wish my husband was like a deadbeat dad, so my kids only had me as a choice.
Absolutely.
You know, I'm like, could you just like be a bad dad so they want me? You know, but
Or at least like him do something really wrong that maybe you can't tell them just yet, but like you just wait when you get old enough, you'll find out what your dad did.
yeah,
You know, and then you'll be on my side.
I feel like my daughter's getting into like dark humor now, so she's starting to come back over to my side. He's really good at like physical comedy and like bits like that. And I mean, it's funny. I see like all kids like him.
A lot of this.
I was like, what are you? That looked really sexual at first. I was like, no, not really that. I was like, what are you doing?
This is my physical comedy.
That's really good.
How are you doing that?
It's amazing, right?
That is amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So not that though.
Not that.
Okay.
More like Mr. Bean type stuff. You know,
Okay,
like
okay.
the stuff that like will make you like, you know, that kind of stuff. He's good
A
at
crowd
that.
pleaser.
Yeah. Yeah. So they like him, and like she started really young liking him. She was attached to me, and then she started to be like, probably around my son's age as well, like, go away. She'd like whisper that to me, and I'd be like, what? Go away. Or she'd be like, one time I was braiding her hair, I think she was 2, and she only watches like Bluey and like the show Daniel Tiger. That's all she maybe watched at this point, and Moana. She was like braiding her hair. She's like, when you braid my hair, you ruin my life. And I was
Whoa.
like, what? Okay.
I
And,
want her
like,
on the pod.
Yeah, I know. She's gonna like steal my spot. Like
Yeah.
she can't. And then she, like recently, she told me that her wish is that her teacher could be her mom. And I was like, what?
Wow. I mean, to verbalize that is
Yeah,
what's
but I'm
surprising.
also like a really good mom.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like I know I'm a good mom. Like I feel like nobody could ever. You know the things where you're like, oh, if somebody says something to me, it's like makes you a little like hurt or something because maybe it's true. I would not feel bad if somebody said I was a bad mom or something, because I know it's not. I know that's not true. So
That's
I
amazing.
think she's doing like she's really good at doing power plays like that.
And it's kind of amazing that she's able, like I would say she's, she's trying to hurt your feelings.
Yes.
And I think it's kind of nice when a mom is strong enough to not be bothered by, like, it might bother you a little bit, but like, you're like, no, like, you could say what you want.
Oh, it really bothered me at the beginning.
Yeah, I mean,
it felt like a
imagine.
knife through my heart.
Yeah.
I felt like I went to a lot of therapy about it. Because it was like my dad wasn't around. So it felt like, why would you even want your dad? Yeah. I was really like, why would any kid want their dad anyways? And then I was like, why is she rejecting me? I'm like a good mom, like all this stuff. And I slowly learned, like, it's such like a power dynamic thing. It like makes my husband upset that they only want. He gets overwhelmed. I get hurt. She has all the power. And then we're late for school. I feel like it's like that's what happens.
And she's 13?
Yeah, she's 6. And I do have one joke that was like so true, because I said it to my husband once. I was like, if we ever got a divorce, we would have to sit our daughter down and be like, this is your fault, just so you know. Like, just so you know.
Absolutely.
You did this.
Yeah.
Like, you caused this. We were doing fine before.
And then your son's like, not my problem.
Yeah, my son
wasn't
just,
a
like,
bad-
I do.
He
like,
kept you together, and she tore you apart.
Yeah, totally. I do like go in her room in the morning, and it's just like, oh God, like this is gonna be terrible. And I walk in my son's room, and like my whole demeanor, like everything's just like happy and fun in there, and like light.
Really yin and yang. Were you difficult to get ready in the morning when you were a kid?
No.
Okay.
I was like very, I wanted to be good. I was helpful. It was like me and my mom were like, my sister is a year younger. We were her parents, So I was like, oh, like this is what needs to be done. I think I was just very.
You're on top of it.
Yeah.
But because you're on top of it, your daughter doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
Which
exactly.
is good. Yeah?
No, go on. There's a lot to unpack here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I want to be mindful of the time, though.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
I do leave her to herself a lot now, and I'm trying not to be like, oh, you're frustrating me so much that I can't handle you right now. I need to leave the room. But I've been like, she's also been able to get herself dressed since she was like 1.5, so it's not like she needs help. She's been able to like put tights on and like
Whoa, I
do
can't do
things
that.
on. I know I can't do it either. So I'm like, it's not like she actually needs help. But I think
She zips up her dress.
Yeah, she's like zipping up her dress, putting on her own necklace, she's French braiding her hair, and I'm like, So I think there's a bit of like, oh, since she can do it, we think like, why aren't you doing it? And now the baby's here, and there's a bit of like, I do notice if I leave her alone to like kind of like do her creative work on her own.
Her creative work, yes.
And I'm like, you just need to like get dressed. Sometimes I'll come back and she'll have like one sock on, and sometimes I'll come back and she'll be like fully done, and I don't have to deal with the stress of it. So I'm trying to like let her do it on her own. Do you think that's bad? Am I abandoning her?
No, not abandoning. One question I have is, since you've done the thing of having her get dressed the night before, do you feel like that has helped?
Oh, like pick her clothes out the night
Yeah, pick her
before?
clothes out the night before.
I mean, that's like, yes, this week it's working. We've gone through like phases. The one thing that has worked is being like, it's your choice as to whether you're going to get to watch TV later today. So it's up to you if you can cooperate, because everybody in the house has things to do as well, and we have to like work together. So if you can, it's your choice. If you cooperate and get ready, like you get to watch TV, and if not, like you're choosing not to watch TV. So that's like the consequence thing we've been trying.
Sometimes also praising her when she does get ready can be helpful too. So not just the consequence, but when she does it, like, great job getting ready. And like, it's so they're not just being reinforced for punishment. It's also I'm getting intrinsic motivation because it's pleasant when I put my clothes on.
Yeah. Okay. I think we do. I try really hard to like, especially when the baby's around too, because he gets only like positive feedback, kind of, you know. And like, she's like, "Oh, you're so nice to him." So sometimes I try and like talk to the baby about her, like in a positive way. So if she hears good gossip around the house, because he doesn't care what I'm saying.
Oh, you talk to the baby about her.
I'll be like, "Oh,
If
Penelope's
she's-
getting ready on her own. Isn't that like amazing?"
But she hears it.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah. I was going to say, don't
that
waste it unless she hears
manipulative?
it. Yeah.
I guess it's manipulative. I don't know. I'm sweating.
No, but
I
your
didn't think I
point-
was going to sweat
your
on this
point
podcast.
Your point, though, is to make her feel better. So it's not
Yeah.
manipulative.
I just want her to like get out the door, and like I just want it to be like easy. I want everything to just be like easy and fun all the time. That's my problem.
I feel like manipulation is when you are doing something behind someone's back for a negative consequence to them. Like what you're doing is positive for your daughter. Like building a sense of structure and routine is something that she's gonna take into the rest of her life. It's like a skill you're building. So the positive praise you give is helping her build that eventual intrinsic motivation. Like all the positive praise you give, that's where she learns to have intrinsic motivation. It feels inherently good that I got ready because it's tied to in my childhood. My mom was praising me for these things that I would do. So in the end, it's positive what you're doing.
Okay.
Pause real quick for the next comment. You just went through your hair this last time and back here.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, lovely,
Wow,
Mike.
Wow. Thank you.
Place is so professional.
Oh my gosh. I hope we keep that in.
Yeah, me too.
Especially when we're talking
fun.
about getting ready.
Yeah.
I think there's something about like being perfect. No, I do think that
Now you have a hair on the microphone.
oh great. Thank you. What if the rest of it just becomes us trying to fix my hair for the
You
next
gotta
20
get ready.
minutes?
You gotta...
No, I do think that
She's doing such a good job getting ready on her own.
Oh my gosh, I hear them talking about me. No, I think that she, like, the one note that she gets from school, because everybody's like, she's great, she's this, is like she has to work on being, like, more flexible. She has a hard time, like, stopping. So everything she has a hard time with, I have a hard time with. So that's probably why it, like, makes me so anxious when she's doing it. Because, like, I also can't stop once I start doing something. I run late to things. I'm always like a little late because I couldn't stop doing what I was doing before.
Yeah.
One thing I think about for 6 years old, but I also feel like this works for adults too, is like the concept of time, like this time blindness. I feel like when you're 6, you don't really have an internalized idea of what time is. And something that people find helpful is having like an analog clock. Like, not just a digital one, but like an analog one, so you're actually seeing the time go by, can be really helpful. And also, like, having it time-stamped, like, at this time, when the clock hits this number, you have to be ready. Like, having that in front of them so they understand, like, what time actually means.
Also,
can be
what
helpful.
if... So sorry. I think this might be brilliant, what I'm about to say. Okay. What if
Horrible.
you talk to your daughter... and you say, you know what, like, you struggle with this and so do I.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
And I'm going to try to make the mornings easier for me and be ready on time. Like you say, like all the things that you're also struggling with. And you say, can we do this together?
That's good.
And here's a clock in my room. Here's a clock in your room. Like, so when it reaches here, like we'll do this. And then if we together accomplish this for like 5 days in a row, we'll go get our nails done or whatever it is.
I was going to be like, we're going to New York.
I love that. No, her nails are already done. I knew her nails would already be done. So I'm like, shoot.
If you do it this one time, we're going to New York City.
Girls trip, New York City.
I'm like, because if I can do it one time, I need it. That's a good idea. I do notice she responds really well if she's having a hard time. If I'm like, oh, you know, when I was your age, this thing happened to me. It's like the one thing that can stop her from like losing her mind is to like relate.
Because then she won't feel alone in the problem.
Yeah, I think if it's like, oh, this is hard for me too, that's good.
Wasn't that good?
That is good.
Yeah, I feel like there might be a limit to how much you share about your own limits.
Because she might use it against her.
Potentially.
Yeah.
I think just like viewing your parent as someone who is like competent and knowledgeable, I think is an important thing too. I think but what you're doing is nice because it normalizes it for her to some degree. Maybe it's the normalization of it. Because she might think I'm bad because I do this. But you telling about your own experiences tells her, oh, it's not that I'm just inherently bad. This is something that other people deal with. I would wonder about trying to normalize it. And maybe it doesn't necessarily involve you bringing your own stuff into it. This can be hard for a lot of people. And then shifting it over to...
Yeah. A lot of times I'll do it when I was your age. This is something that happened to me. I don't say right now.
Yeah.
But I'll say when I was your age. Or sometimes I have lately been I'm stressed out. I notice I get stressed out in the morning when I have to be somewhere at a certain time.
That's great.
She's taking longer. So I'll be I'm having a hard time because I need to be somewhere. And I want to be able to help you get ready. But I'm feeling stressed out.
That's great.
About the time. And then I've heard her be I am freaking out. We are so late. I'm so stressed out. I'm freaking out. And I was like,
where did she get that?
I'm she didn't learn that from the neighbors. She definitely didn't learn that from the neighbors. So
the neighbors are very important to your life.
Everything is at the neighbors.
Freaking out.
Yeah, the neighbors are freaking out. The way she says it is even my exact intonation. She's I am freaking out. I was just oh my God. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, hopefully it'll get better. But I do feel this was helpful, guys. I think that just being oh, I play a big part in this too. I don't know. I think it's okay. Then there's my guilt that I'm not with the baby, and then she's leaving, and then I have a lot of guilt stuff mixed into it too.
It is okay. This is also very normal. I feel that's part of parenthood in some ways, reliving your own childhood in some way and seeing the parts of you that come out in your child. It's an experience in itself. You're reliving your childhood in some way.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
And it's how you respond at that moment that can really help your kid too.
Yeah, thank you. I do feel it's the thing that she does with her dreams is really interesting because she does talk out loud at night. Since she was a baby, little, that's where we'd get all the goss about what was happening at school and stuff because she says kids' names.
Oh, wow.
And she'll be Fiona, stop. Don't do that. It's crazy.
Wow.
It's crazy. But then the other morning, we had a stressful morning getting ready, and my husband and I were in the kitchen trying to put snacks together, and our kids are sitting in the dining room, and you kind of can't see them from where we're at. You can just hear them. And she was I had a really bad dream last night. And we're and we're just both moving around. She's I had a dream that this really bad kid pushed this baby down into a puddle and the baby drowned. And then and my husband and I both just stopped in our tracks and we're and then she's and the baby was Benjamin, and that's my son. And we were oh my God.
Wow.
What? My husband's also a therapist.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So he also does to analyze her dreams.
Oh my God.
And that's probably why they come up so much. She'll come in our room in the middle of the night and be it's 3 a.m. She's I had a nightmare about a dragon. And Marco sits up and he's what did the dragon look like? And I'm
she's making
it's
this up.
3 a.m. Just go to bed. And he's does it sleep on mom's side of the bed or my side of the bed?
Oh my God.
And then he'll be one time I gave her a dream rock. She was having nightmares, and my friend was she was probably 4, and I gave her, she's I gave my daughter a dream rock, and I said it had been blessed by a witch or something, and it wards off bad dreams. My husband was out of town, actually at therapy school for the weekend, and I'm not supposed to call it that.
No, I don't think that's what it's
He doesn't
called.
you
but-
calling it.
At his little
How
therapy
cute.
program.
Yeah.
And
Did you pack a lunch?
yeah. And he came home and I was okay, I gave Penelope a dream rock. I said it was blessed by a fairy because I know which would freak her out, and it wards off bad dreams. But I heard her telling everyone it's gonna make me not have bad dreams at all? And I was like, no, it just like keeps them away. And he's like, but dreams are real, Brittany. And I was like, well, yeah, but like she's 3 or 4. And he's like, no, but they're real. And I was like, what? And my husband's also Jewish, and I come from an extremely Christian family. And he's like, I don't know how I feel about the dream rock and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, he's like, dreams are, I was like, well, she needs something. I was like, if you can't get on board with the dream rock, I'm giving her Jesus. So either get on board with the dream rock or I'm going to tell her about
But
Jesus.
you're giving her a choice.
Yeah, I'm giving her a
That's
choice.
nice.
Yeah.
It is a slippery slope, the dream rock. As soon as you get that, it's Jesus. Pretty much. It's a
It is
straight
Jesus.
shot.
The dream rock is the same as Jesus,
Just
right?
do a little cross on the back too, and just start while she's asleep. Start praying over her and things, and we'll get that in her. I do want to be mindful. We are running low on time, but so I would like you. Is there anything that you would like to plug or?
I have my own podcast
Yes.
called Full Out, and it's people in entertainment mostly who talk about what they went like full out into before entertainment.
Okay,
Like I was a competitive cheerleader all through college. Like I went to school on a cheerleading scholarship.
Wow. Where'd you go?
I went to school in Hawaii.
Wow.
And so it's like this weird part of my life that I devoted myself to. So people come on and talk about like
Okay.
something they really went all in on.
That's
It's
cool.
been really fun. Yeah.
When did you start cheerleading?
I started gymnastics when I was like in 1st grade, and then I started cheerleading in 7th grade because probably the day after I had my the last day of my first period. I feel like
It does come
because
back
I
to
was like, oh, I couldn't stop talking at gymnastics, and I kept getting in trouble for talking. And I was like, I don't think we weren't allowed to have friends at gymnastics because I did so much gymnastics. I left school early, and our coach said that we weren't allowed to be friends with people on our team because we were talking too much.
Wow.
And I did like 6 days a week of gymnastics, and I had no friends because I couldn't talk. So it's
not
like,
a
I
way
got
to
to get out of
live.
here.
Wow.
So I went to cheerleading
where you could talk.
where I could talk.
Yeah.
This is better.
Well, I hope you feel better.
I don't know. I feel
Yeah.
like I failed the podcast.
No, you didn't fail the podcast. You know when you leave therapy sometimes and you go, oh yeah, I'm worse. Has that
Yeah.
happened to you?
Yeah, I think sometimes you go and you're like, oh, I'm the problem. Like, I'm the problem. I think I see it clearly this time. Oh, that I'm the problem.
I think we did harm here.
Yeah. Well, I think our work is done then. If someone can come in and be like,
I
I'm
am
the
going to
problem.
harm people, just myself. Okay. Just kidding.
Well, unfortunately, that is our time. So you're leaving us with that, and I can't do anything about it.
Okay,
So
that's fine.
thank you so much for being here. And
Thanks for having me.
yeah,
Yeah,
because we
thank
got to
you.
get in the next person.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Great.
Lovely. Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you.
guys.
Appreciate it.
Bye.
Bye. This episode was produced by Macey Isaacs, Dr. Bijan Zarabi, and Natalie Thurman. Our editor is Lucas Marshka, artwork is by McKenna Snipes, and our music is by Raul Garcia with remixing by Lucas Marshka.